Hello, we're a
tribe called Quest.
A Tribe Called Quest is one of hip-hop's most legendary, beloved, and revered groups of all time. Queens, New York natives Q-Tip, Phife Dawg, Roby White, and Ali Shaheed Muhammad of Brooklyn formed A Tribe Called Quest in 1985. Easily recognized for their unique approach to rap music by employing jazz-infused soundscapes to Afrocentric rhymes and often nihilistic posturing associated with hip-hop, A Tribe Called Quest was largely responsible for the popularity of a new genre that dominated the East Coast sound of the early 1990s. Q-Tip and Phife Dawg addressed social issues relevant to young blacks such as date rape and other interpersonal relationships, industry politics, and consumerism with infectious energy and fun while still promoting positivity. A Tribe Called Quest composed a number of successful singles and albums with their creative approach to rap music. The group influenced many future artists and producers such as Common, The Roots, Jill Scott, Kanye West, and the Neptunes. These artists are a part of A Tribe Called Quest's legacy and are evidence of A Tribe Called Quest's impact for years to come. Radio City Music Hall is an entertainment venue located in Rockefeller Center in New York City at 1260 6th Avenue, New York, New York. It is nicknamed the showplace of the nation. Radio City Music Hall was designed as a palace for the people, able to seat 5,933 spectators. The music hall has presented most of the leading pop and rock performers of the last 30 years, as well as televised events including the Grammy Awards, the Tony Awards, the MTV Video Music Awards, and the NFL Draft. Last January, the Music Hall hosted the Masters of Ceremony Hip Hop Reunion Tour, uniting classic MCs such as DMX, Naughty by Nature, Rakim, Biz Markie, Black Sheep, and DOS Effects. The Radio City Music Hall has a rich and prestigious history of performers that have graced its stage and has just recently welcomed in some of hip-hop's most respected artists, making this the perfect place to hold A Tribe Called Quest's concert. The day of the show schedule is as follows. At 9:30 a.m., the concert hall staff arrives. The dressing rooms are then cleaned, the concert hall executives arrive, and the runner reports in. At 12 p.m., we have the band load in and the crew's lunch. At 3 o'clock, we have the main act sound check. At 7 p.m., the doors open, the main act meet and greet. And at 9 p.m., the main act hits the stage. Some of the items included on A Tribe Called Quest's backstage rider includes a gallon of organic apple and papaya juice, 2 cases of orange juice, a half case of assorted soft drinks, 1 gallon of 1% milk, an area where tea and coffee can be made, a fresh fruit tray, a cheese and cracker tray, 1 fresh turkey tray, 6 cans of tuna fish, peanut butter and assorted jellies, and a loaf of bread. The event budget for the Midnight Marauders live concert is as follows. To rent out Radio City Music Hall was $75,000. To pay the site staff was $5,000. To rent the equipment for one night is $10,000. To pay the runner was $500. To publicize this event came to $5,000. Transportation came to $300. Food came to $589.96. To pay the performers was $60,000. To pay the MC was $2,000. Travel came to $4,500. The hotel room was $229. Total expenses came to over $188,000. The income generated from this event is as follows. Admission. Estimating a total of 2,500 tickets sold at $60 will generate $150,000 total. Printing up approximately 3,000 shirts at $25 each will produce $75,000. Estimating that I will sell about 10,000 DVDs at $15 will generate $150,000, giving us a total income of approximately $225,000. Total expenses came to $188,118. Total income came to $375,000, giving us a total net profit of approximately $186,881. I have provided a detailed risk analysis of some of the things that could go wrong to hinder my success and what steps to take to minimize risk. Some of these include overcrowding, restricting safe movement of people in the venue, and prompt evacuation from it in the event of an emergency. To manage this, the event is entry by ticket only, and we are all well aware of the maximum capacity of the building. People being unsure of the actions and routes to take in an emergency evacuation situation, both out of and away from the building. To manage this, the exits are clearly marked and identifiable, and attendees or participants being unsure of how to access first aid assistance or delay in getting first aid to them, particularly in a life-threatening situation. To manage this, first aid personnel have been assigned to the event. The process of planning and executing a live event has its ups and downs. There are many topics of concern that have to be both addressed and managed. Essentially, your budget will shape every stage of the process. So know exactly how much you can afford to spend before you take any steps. If your artist or group has good press in a certain city, then going there is a no-brainer. But if you book a show in a city where your artist is not well known, you are definitely going to have some work ahead of you. Knowing the artist's target market, places where they have performed in the past, touring history, and the artist's current exposure are some of the areas to conduct thorough research. Make sure you are being realistic and not overpromising to your investors. You want to create a plan of objectives so you are able to avoid any issues that may emerge.